Hi everybody, and for anybody who's coming live to follow my podcast, welcome to Vanessa's podcast. So we are one day from Saint Valentine 2019. Can you believe it? Time flies, and I am 38 years old and I cannot believe it. Sometimes I feel like I'm just 21 again. It's just so funny how when we're young, we always wish we were older, and once we finally reach the age we were looking for, then we just wish we stayed there, and then the time just flies. I would say between 25 and 27, that's when it starts flying extremely fast, and then you start worrying, oh my god, like, wow, I gotta do all these things, I gotta make this, life happen for me. I gotta bust my move, and and get all those great achievements and all these great, goals done, check marks, so I can be successful and be exactly where I want to be before I reach 40. It's usually the time limit, 40. And that's how I thought. I'm going to accelerate, and I'm going to have to get into many, many things at once, and try to explore as much as I can, as long as I was young enough to do it. And I basically overload myself trying to slow down time. And 10 years later, you wake up and say, oh my god, what was I doing? Why didn't I just slow down, concentrate on one thing, get it done, instead of, trying to just beat the time, basically, trying to freeze the time. And a lot of us do that. We try to force time, worrying that we're not going to get enough time to get this, those things that we want so badly. I remember back then, what did I want badly? I wanted to write my book. My whole life was about writing my book. I was young and naive, and I also came from the 90s, so in those times, writing a book was a big deal, and all we knew was traditional, and we knew how hard it was to get in and how expensive it was to get in. So, I along the way, why I was always there hoping that I will get, my very first book was a poetry book. My second book was a story of all my adventure and challenges, and they were the first two books that I did publish through Amazon in 2017. Oh my god, there were so many mistakes, but I was so happy. It's like you're waiting 15 years of your whole life, and one day when you finally push yourself, finally realize, and all those blocks and those walls in front of you were nothing. They could have been pushed so long ago, but it was all in your mind. And like a lot of people out there, still to this day, still to this century, with so much advanced technology, you have some people who are putting roadblocks in front of their desired dreams, and they're like, I can't, I'm not good enough, I can't write this book, it's not gonna happen for me, there's too much competition. And those are the things that I was telling myself, oh my god, there's too much competition, I'm not a good writer, and it was so ridiculous. It's like you were waiting for somebody to tell you when you were worth it and you were a writer inside you. It's like it's that idyllic, image that we have of how a writer should be, and how do we get that image? From TV, from the news, from the bestseller, writer out there. And so my image, if anybody would like to know, and I don't think I actually shared it, but this is how I inspire myself. The first time I ever actually saw that big dream of mine was while watching Misery, and the writer, I forgot his name, was smoking a pipe by the window in Maine. I don't remember if it was Maine or not, but it was it was snowing, and he was writing, and that was the first time when it clicked. I'm not sure how old I was, maybe 21 or 22. And when I saw him writing his novel, I was like, that's it. That's where I'm gonna be. That's what I want to do. I want to be a writer. I want to be sitting there, and just keep writing and letting my mind go, and be known from my stories, and make it so exciting so much, and I'm actually getting fans. And it was my dream. Like many other people have idyllic ideas of, anyway. This is what I was so happy when I finally got my book published. So I love to see the cover. I was so happy when it was out that I was able to reconstruct it, even though it was a lot of pieces missing. Through my lifetime, I wrote so many chapters and I lost. I used to use disk space on the computer. Then when my computer died, I didn't save the work. I was about 26 the first time I moved back to France, and that's when it happened. I was so mad. I was like, oh my god, I just lost. I had about 14 chapters, I remember, and I was so mad. Another time I lost some more. I was like, and it was really good too, and it was so disappointing. I spent so many hours and I lost all of this. So it was like, it was the block of telling me I was not good enough writer, and then the loss of losing all this material, all these hours of drafting that blocked me from finishing and finally get to it. And the first time I got unblocked, it's when I started my group, A New Day, New Story, on Facebook. I realized that could be a great outlet for me to just go and write whatever I want to write, and maybe I could attract other people. And I figure, you know what, I don't need to reach the world, I just need to reach a few people, and maybe they appreciate my writing, maybe they like my poesy, maybe somebody's gonna push me to be better, to do better. Maybe this is it. This is all I need to feel, to give me the motivation I need to write. So yeah, so I cannot be more excited than I started this campaign, and then I get the chance to be a traditional author with and having a wonderful team, and all my work, reedit, rework, redone, and it's just gonna be amazing. So it's gonna be April 1st on Kickstarter. It's when it's launching, and so now we have a few weeks from February 11th. That's when we started the program. Until April 1st, we are working on building a successful campaign. So it's looking pretty good so far. It's going to be nice little reward for people to pledge and help out, and I'm associating with many other authors on Twitter, so we're going to cross promote together. So anyway, I wish everybody a happy Saint Valentine, full of love and laughter.
Mama said